Hi everyone. Today, I am going to explain how RAM works using a simple, everyday example, the kitchen. Imagine your computer's storage, things like your hard drive or SSD, is like your refrigerator. It stores all your food and ingredients long-term, just like your computer stores all your programs, photos, and files. The refrigerator keeps everything cool and fresh until you need it. But opening the fridge takes a bit of time and effort. Now, think of RAM as your kitchen counter, the space where you prepare your food. When you decide to cook a meal, you don't want to keep opening and closing the fridge every few seconds, right? Instead, you take out the ingredients you need and place them on the counter. This way, they are right there, easy to reach while you are cooking. This is exactly the purpose of RAM, to give your computer a fast, easy place to temporarily hold the information and programs it needs right now, so the CPU, the chef, can access them quickly and efficiently. The kitchen counter is fast, convenient workspace, but it's also limited in size. If you are cooking a simple meal, you don't need much space, and the counter can hold all your ingredients. But if you are preparing a big feast, with many dishes and ingredients, your counter might get crowded. When that happens, you might need to put some ingredients back into the fridge and swap them out as you go. This slows you down because you keep moving between the counter and the fridge. In the computer world, the same thing happens with RAM. If your computer has plenty of RAM, it can keep many programs and files on the counter ready for quick access, making everything faster and smoother. But if your RAM is limited, the computer has to keep going back to the slower storage, fridge, which makes things sluggish. Now, why is RAM temporary? Well, just like the kitchen counter doesn't store food safely for long, if you leave food out too long, it spoils. RAM only holds data while the computer is powered on. When you turn off your computer, everything on the counter, the RAM, is cleared away. This is because RAM needs power to keep its data, and without power, it forgets everything instantly. So, to keep your work safe, you have to save it to the fridge, or in computer terms, save your files to the hard drive or SSD. Otherwise, anything left in RAM will be lost. So, to sum it up, the fridge is like your permanent storage, slower to access, but keeps everything safe long-term. The kitchen counter is like RAM, fast and convenient workspace, but temporary and limited in size. RAM's purpose is to give the CPU a quick way to access data it needs right now. RAM is temporary because it needs power to keep data, so when the computer shuts down, everything in RAM disappears. That's why having enough RAM is important. It's like having a bigger kitchen counter, so you can work on more things at once without slowing down. Thanks for watching. See you soon.